Hey, what's up, people? Sorry, that sounded weird. What's up, people? Uh, whew. So, as y'all know, I'm at work. Um, and I was just cleaning, doing my thing, wax on, wax off, get my Daniel son on. Uh, but I was cleaning, right? And usually when well, it's no specific time the Holy Spirit, decides to talk to me, right? The Holy Spirit talks to me all day, every day, right? Um, but it's basically a conversation that goes back and forth, right? Silently. I'm not speaking it out of my mouth. Sometimes I am, right? But Holy Spirit speaking to me and I'm speaking back and showing me things and I'm just like, oh wow, okay. And how it is when you're vibrating at a higher frequency, right? Than people who are at the lowest frequency, you know what I'm saying? Holy Spirit gave me a depiction to give you guys a picture of what that may look like, right? And what the Holy Spirit gave me to look at was uh, a helicopter, right? Imagine the helicopter, right, and its propellers, okay? Now, when the helicopter's off, right, powered down, you can see the propellers, right? Why? Because they're still, they're not moving. You can see them, they're physical, right? So that is a representative of the 3D, right? This physical reality that we are in, okay? And what happens once the power's cranked on in the helicopter, right? The propellers start up, right? They start up and they spin faster and faster and faster until they're going so fast that you cannot even see the propellers with the naked eye, right? You can't even see them. You can hear them, but you can't see them, right? But you know they're there, okay? And then something amazing happens. The helicopter lifts off the ground in midair, right? This is how we are vibrating at the highest frequency, right? This is how we are. We're like the propellers spinning so fast that people can't see them. You know what I'm saying? While I was cleaning, the Holy Spirit allowed me to hear a conversation that was being had with some people. I don't know who they were, or who they were pertaining to you, right? But all of a sudden, it's like, at least with me, the Holy Spirit, it's like when the Holy Spirit allows me to hear conversations people are having and stuff, like right when they're having them. It's like tuning a radio to a radio station, right? And then it comes on clear, and then it just starts. You can hear it clearly. It just starts talking. That's the perfect description of what it sounds like, or how it is when that happens to me, right? So I'm just sitting there cleaning, and then all of a sudden I hear this conversation happening, and I know what's going on when it's happening, right? So I'm still cleaning, and I'm just listening, and some people were saying that they were having a conversation saying we shouldn't have done this, right? They were in a panic, right? They were in a panic, fatigued, just low energy, just ran down, right? I can tell this from the energy I was feeling, right? And they were like, we shouldn't have did this. Like, this is not what they said was going to happen. We were supposed to. What was it? Holy Spirit, help me, bring it back to me, please. They said this wasn't supposed to happen this way. We weren't even supposed to be seen. And it just went on and on and on like that, right? There were some other things said, but I can't remember right now. But it just went on and on like that, right? Saying that we shouldn't have done this, right? Like, we messed with the wrong one. We shouldn't have done this. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm just like, and for once, you're right. You shouldn't have done this or tried to do this. But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And some of you that haven't had that happen to you before, right? Me mentioning this, it's probably about to happen to you, right? You're probably about to experience what I just described. You're probably about to experience. Sorry, well, tongue tied, twisted. But just want to come drop that for you. That was crazy. I was like, yeah, let me. When the Holy Spirit gave me the description of the helicopter, I was like, yeah, okay, it's video. Okay, all right, got you. But anyway, hmm. Holy Spirit's reminding me of the Bible verse. And I don't know, I can't remember it word from word right now, but it's when Jesus heard the thoughts of the Pharisees, right? Trying to basically test him to get him to say something wrong, to crucify him, right? Before it was time, to get him thrown in jail or whatever, right? And as well as a time or two with the disciples, right? With his disciples, right? Because they were questioning a lot in themselves who Christ was, right? They're questioning a lot in themselves about a lot of things about Christ, right? And Christ would hear that. Why? Because he can hear what's on the tables of their heart, right? So we can hear that. So, and then the Lord being able to do that, he has given us the ability to be able to do that, right? The Holy Spirit is the one who tunes us in, right? In and out to these, whether it be conversations, whether the Holy Spirit literally transports you somewhere, right? Or however, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I love y'all, beloved. I'll let y'all later. I go back into work. And yeah, I'll let y'all later. All right, peace.